Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the Abundant Alchemist, bringing you up to date with crypto news. I am whispering because my child's going to sleep. I don't know why you guys follow me. There's a lot of better channels out there. But I do promise you that if you stick with me, I will be improving as I move along. I am investing and reinvesting into this channel. And I got some new merchandise up on the store, which we'll have a link below. I have a new banner going up for the YouTube channel, and more stuff to be upgraded as we move along. Today, Ethereum is having a great day, up at all-time highs. We have broken all-time highs today at 1654 currently. Bitcoin is also not doing too shabby. If we could take a look here, Bitcoin is at 37,455. Now, I believe if we break 38, that we will be off to the races. Let's take a look. The next level of support really is 41. So if we break 38, right around here, 38 is the next level of support, right? 38, we're going to blast through, and I think it's off to the races. Michael Saylor had a conference today with about 1,400 corporations attending, and he was just going over pretty much the entire crypto game, Bitcoin game, to these corporation leaders, corporate leaders. So very bullish for crypto in general, but in particular for Bitcoin. Now, speaking of merchandise, when you go onto the website, I am currently giving you 10% off when you use the code LAUNCH21. All capital letters, launch, number 2, number 1. When you go to checkout, there's going to be a payment promo code box. You insert the code LAUNCH21 and you get 10% off with that code. Alright, we have stickers, we have hoodies, we have tote bags, we have masks, we have more things coming. This is just the beginning. Right now I have Ethereum clothing, I have Bitcoin, and I also have Cardano. More to come. Let's see. Now, I wanted to get into Ethereum and why Ethereum is so undervalued at the moment, why Ethereum, I believe, is the future, and why I believe that Ethereum is the next best big thing coming up. At this moment, we are in price discovery mode. So this has never happened before. Ethereum is trying to find what the market values it at, or rather the market is trying to find what we value Ethereum at. And the reason why Ethereum is so important is because Ethereum is the platform being used by so many decentralized apps. Most of the altcoins are based and built on top of Ethereum, although as time moves on, we are seeing more decentralized apps being built on Cardano and, for example, Tezos, because of certain problems that Ethereum has. And well, if Ethereum cannot fix these problems, there are other runner-ups waiting to take its place, which I don't think is going to happen, but I do like the different things that Cardano does, and Tezos is great as a smart contract platform, but I'm tying this all into where we are right now. We are headed to Web 3.0. So in the 90s, we had dial-up modems. We just started to get connected in the World Wide Web. That was Web 1.0. Web 2.0 is, the social media frenzy that we saw, Twitter, Facebook, Chrome, what pretty much we're living in right now. But we just stepped into Web 3.0, which is all about decentralization, trustless apps, having no central authority. And a coin to watch out for is Polkadot. It's already doing great. It's up to $20 right now. Let me pull it up on the chart. I have these shortcuts here. I should use them. But by the way, if you're not familiar, this is TradingView. Okay, so Polkadot, see, we are up at 20. Is it all-time highs? I'm not sure. Yeah, we've never been here before. So Polkadot is doing excellent. But I just want to go over a couple of coins that I believe are really bullish for this run. Polkadot, Band, BAND, is an oracle. Similar to Chainlink, but I think Band, due to the ability to scale up, all it has to do is tap into a small fraction of Chainlink's market, and it will do just fine. In the lending space, MKR, Maker. Now, you also want to keep an eye on insurance, Bridge Mutual, BMI, and Nexus Mutual, NXM. So these platforms, these insurance companies, what they will do is, due to the fact that there are many risky coins and the nature of platforms holding your crypto, you could take out a policy with these insurance companies, these crypto insurance companies, and insure your crypto. I think as we move forward in this space, and a lot of retail investors coming in from legacy markets, the S&P 500, etc., coming to the crypto world, this will be a sector that will be utilized more and more. Of course, I am very bullish on Theta, which is decentralized media. They already have, they're working with Netflix, and I believe Google already. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but I know Netflix and Travala. Travala is a crypto coin attached to the space of travel, and from what I see, they're doing really well. And as these travel bans get lifted, and once we finally get to life, I don't ever think it's going to get back to normal, but once we could travel, Travala should be doing well. In order to gauge which coins you want to invest in, besides technical analysis, which I highly recommend, you understanding the charts, there's also a way to gauge social sentiment, and you could use the Lunar Crush platform. I think I wrote that correct. I was listening to Ivan on Tech's webinar earlier today, and so I'm curating some of the notes that I took, among other notes that I have here. But he uses Lunar Crush in order to gauge social sentiment on any given coin. Also, on-chain data And tracking announcements is important because usually what happens is there's an announcement made, and that's when you get a huge pump in the coin. And depending on, if the investors have anything else to look for or not, forward to or not, there may be a dump. So tracking announcements in this crypto space is very important. This market is insane. It's open 24 hours a day. It's new. So a lot is changing, a lot is happening. I find it quite difficult to keep up with. Having this platform enables me kind of to force myself to keep up with it. But, if you have any form of life outside of crypto, it's kind of difficult to keep up. And hopefully I am giving you guys good value. Now, looking at why we are even in this crypto space, right? Have you ever heard of the Panama Papers? More than likely you have not. I'm sure that you have heard of WikiLeaks. I'm sure that you've heard of maybe the 2015 HSBC scandal, or the Paradise Papers. Well, the Panama Papers are the largest leak in history. This was in 2016. Over 11.5 million files, 2.6 terabytes. Just to put it in perspective, WikiLeaks was only 1.7 gigabytes. So 1.7 gigabytes compared to 2.6 terabytes, there is a lot of juicy stuff in there, I'm sure. This just shows the scale of how the ultra-rich exploit the system. There were 12 national leaders, 143 politicians from worldwide, family, associates, sports stars, film icons. This has been going on since the 70s, and really, this has been going on since forever. Corruption, it's always been existing worldwide, no matter what country you're in, especially in the financial system. And this is why, to me, decentralized finance is so exciting. Just something to look forward to. Hopefully there will be less and less people in power that take advantage and create the system to favor them, but we shall see. Now, the Winklevoss twins, who own about 1% of total bitcoins in circulation, they've noted that there's a very bullish signal going on, which is that 75% of all Bitcoin holders have stored their Bitcoin in cold wallets, and they've taken it off the market, so to speak. Only 25% of all Bitcoin holders are the ones that are trading Bitcoin, right? Which kind of begs the argument, do they know something that the general masses don't? And I think they just are looking at it from a standpoint of deeper understanding because of the fact that Bitcoin is a limited asset, a digital asset that is limited. It just makes sense that it is going to, over time, appreciate at an outstanding rate. But the fact that they are not paying professionals to simply trade for them and make them even more money, to me, that step in not taking that risk in order to make more money kind of makes me think, is the price of Bitcoin going to appreciate so much more within a shorter amount of time that they're deciding to just take everything out and let it chill in a cold wallet? Very interesting. Now, moving on to predictions, Cardano may hit $1 by the end of February. I am a big fan of not only Cardano, but the CEO, Charles Hoskinson. Very, very intelligent man. I've said this before. He recently put up a video regarding the just mind-boggling. You know what? Just go check it out yourself. If you're on YouTube, check out Charles Hoskinson's last video, just talking about how SpaceX is being grilled for not hiring undocumented workers. I thought we were trying to give our own citizens work, but I guess, look, I'm not going to even get into that. So ADA to hit $1 February. Ethereum will easily double and possibly hit 7,000 by fall. Projected 10 to 15,000 by Lark Davis. Insane. You know, although you should have caution, I would say, you know, don't just get in at the top. This is why technical analysis is so interesting and so important. You don't want to get in out of fear of missing out, FOMO, and then find out that you bought the top and have it come correct, and then sell when it corrects, right? You'll have less of the likelihood of having an impulse to sell at a correction if you don't get in after a huge green candle to begin with. You want to get into assets when everybody is ignoring them, right? You don't want to get in once, you know, that racehorse has run its race already. Just, you know, not financial advice, but just what I do with my money. As far as silver, I'm going to touch on that. You know, again, the same thing. Right now, it's heavy speculation. I got into silver months back. I've been into it for about a year or so, and that was the time to get in. Now, you know, you're moving in with the herd. Can it go up from here? I definitely believe it will, but, you know, be cautious, diversify. Don't go all in on this silver thing simply because you're discovering that fiat really doesn't hold much value and it's becoming less and less powerful day by day. And this silver thing is going to be your savior. You know, we welcome you, but be cautious with your hard-earned or not money. Now, right now, Bitcoin, we are super early to it, no matter how you see it. Gold alone is over $10 trillion in market cap, right? Bitcoin only has about $1 trillion market cap. That's nothing. We are so early to this. And just to keep, you know, perspective, I want to go over some what I believe are sleeper coins. Basic Attention Token, BAT, Chainlink, an Oracle coin, Cosmos, Atom, ATOM, Cosmos, Polkadot. There's still room for it to grow this month. I think, you know, can it go to 24 by the end of the month? I think so. I think a 20% growth is possible. I mean, 20%. Actually, that may make it up to 26, 27. I think we get to about 26 by the end of this month for Polkadot. And ZIL. ZIL is one coin I am going to be doing more research on. I had some ZIL before, I sold it, and now I am curious to go back in on ZIL. So besides that, I think we are pretty much done. CZ, he posts good stuff every once in a while. Let's just take a look. If you don't know, he is the founder of Binance. Buckle up, asset inflation, time for takeoff. The politicians are about to inject another 1.9 trillion into the economy. This is Anthony Pompliano. Oh boy, here we go. I would like it, but I need to log in. I need to create a Twitter account for my crypto page. Just got my blockchain. Let's see, Travala. And this is what I was talking about, Travala. Nice. See, I told you. Travala in order to travel. Ba, ba, ba. Yep, Michael Saylor was live. So bullish. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys go. Hope you guys have a great evening, and I will talk to you soon.